Hello, this is Elle. I am here to inform you of mental challenges from COVID-19 stressors. All of us have dealing with some type of stress from COVID-19. We've all either dealt with or know someone who was sick or who died. Some people lost their jobs, and if you lose your job, it causes financial problems. And when you have financial problems, it begins to move into your home and your personal space, which causes suicides or domestic violence. When I have anxiety, I start to sweat, my heart starts racing, I get in defense mode, and I want to protect whatever, I feel like the anxiety or the stress that caused the anxiety, is doing to me. I just want to win. I want to fight back. But everybody don't handle stress that way. WebMD says that stress attacks all classes of people. And the two worst things that stress does to people is cause suicide and or domestic violence. Some of the individuals that I could find who has experienced like some type of mental health, depression, anxiety, things like that, has been first and foremost, Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama is our president number 44, Barack Obama's wife. Barack Obama was in term from 2009 to 2017. Anyways, his wife, Michelle Obama, her latest book that she wrote is Becoming. But in any case, she has put out that she has suffered low depression or mild depression. That's something that we would never think about. And I know that you're in agreement with me. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, an American Canadian actor, he publicly came out and said that he wanted to talk about his depression because he wanted other people to not be afraid to come out and talk about depression. Michael Phelps. We all know Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps has won, he was awarded 28 medals through various types of summer games. 23 of his medals were gold. But Michael Phelps said he used to sit inside his bedroom 5 days at a time thinking about killing himself. Mental health problems is real, people. Terry Bradshaw. Terry Bradshaw was an NFL quarterback, a sports analyst. He was a host of an NFL show. Terry Bradshaw said he was ever diagnosed with, mental illness or depression. However, he knew that he was depressed for years. He said it himself that he was depressed for years. Mental health issues does not come in classes. Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey, we all know him as Fire Marshal Bill. He is an American actor, comedian. Jim Carrey said he went through depression for years. Katy Perry admitted on, in front of the cameras that she has gone through depression. And the reason why she wanted to admit it was because she wanted her fans to know that she, too, has been depressed. She just didn't want to lie. And we all know that Lady Gaga has been through depression. Lady Gaga is an American actress, singer. She said that she has been experiencing depression for as long as she can remember, a very long time. Now, one of our greats that has nothing to do with this coronavirus that experienced depression was Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston was awarded for being a famous artist. She was recognized by the Guinness Book of World Records. She had the most sales at that time. She had sold 200 million recordings. Again, this is Whitney Houston, who was before the time of COVID. However, that's my favorable mention for this video. You know, that mental illness does not know a class. It will attack you in any way that it can. Some of the symptoms of mental illness, I don't know, cold, guiltiness, just sad, feeling hopeless. But when you feel this way, it is best to find someone to talk to. All of us got somebody around us that we can talk to. We have family, we have friends. You know, hell, if that's the case, talk to people when you go into the store to pick up some essentials. Have a conversation with somebody. Tell them, hey, you know, this is affecting me. You know, this is making me feel some kind of way. It's free therapy to talk to someone. It costs you nothing. It's therapeutic. It may even make you feel good. Now, if whatever you're experiencing is too somber for you to even talk about, and you start to get tearful and cry, then unless the person you're talking to is someone who can relate to those things that you're going through and help you resolve or solve some of the reasons why you feel that way, then seek professional help. You can dial 911. You know, you can dial the National Hotline for Suicide Prevention. You could dial the National Hotline for Domestic Drama. You know, there's lifelines out here. There's lifelines available to you. Do not let this trigger of COVID kill you because it's just a trigger. This too shall pass. Remember that. COVID-19 is an infectious virus that travels in the air and lands on the surface. And if someone comes up and touches that surface, well, that virus is going to spread to that individual, which is how it started in the first place. COVID-19 virus affects our respiratory system. And unless we can find a way to keep our bodies clean from garbage, keep our cell walls clean, keep our fluids in us cycling properly, you become a high risk that this virus, if it attacks you, it could kill you. We have been practicing wearing of the mask, washing our hands for 20 minutes, waiting to distance ourselves 6 feet apart from individuals in front of us. Our essential workers have been working endlessly to save lives. COVID-19 don't care. COVID-19 said, I'm going to tell you, COVID-19 pushed hospitals and doctors to open up intensive care units in hospitals that was closed off. COVID-19 is still killing people. The death rate of Americans is 295,000 Americans who have died from COVID-19. You can't run, you can't hide. You have to fight back. You have to communicate. You have to talk. You have to reach out. And if we reach out to each other and help each other, we have a higher chance of surviving this pandemic. COVID-19 is a trigger, people. It has caused people to have mental health issues. It is stressing us out. Some of us deal with stress differently. Some of us deal with stress, and we tense up, we get in defense mode, and we're going to be strong and we'll push our way through it. But others don't do that. Some don't. Some fold. And those that fold really need help. But don't forget that those of us who are strong may not need help at the time. But when we do need help, please keep a watchful eye. Keep a watchful eye and remember to reach out to that individual unless that individual reaches out to you. But please be a resource. Mental challenges of COVID-19 has caused some major stress issues. I am hopeful that a lot of this turns around. Do what you can to make your mental health strong, but do not stop. Keep moving. Keep finding ways to be positive. Find your connection. Reach out to people. Don't sit alone in silence. You don't have to. Anyways, this is L. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, L Creations. It will be helpful. Leave me a thumbs up after each video. Leave me a comment. Let's talk. Anyways, until next time, bye for now.